Now I preheated the skillet, moderate flame, with a little olive oil. That's like maybe 2 tablespoons. You can use butter. And now this is almost like everything in one shot. So what we do is we dust the chicken in flour, because we're sauteing this. Now you don't have to, but the reason why I'm using flour, because after we add the cognac and also a 1/4 cup of chicken stock, this will give the sauce a little body since the flour is there. So it's like making a roux without making a roux. So we're going to saute. And put the onions and the tomato with it and the garlic. This is a relatively simple item. It could be very tasty, because anytime you put garlic, tomato and onions together, it's always good. And having a piece of chicken with it. And as you see, we can do everything in the one skillet, one time. Now, I'm not expecting the chicken to get much color. Raising the flame, suck, and we just leave the chicken to cook. And if you don't hear it like sauteing, if it's quieting down and seems like it's steaming, just raise the flame a little. Now, as you can tell by this, all the liquid's coming out of the tomato, and it's starting to do that. So I'm just going to raise the flame a little bit more, rather high. And this video is brought to you by Chef Robert Corey, which is me. The only reason why I'm mentioning that is I've seen my videos on many other websites, food related, and some give me credit and some don't. So from now on I have to mention who this guy is. And if there's any suggestions or questions you have about cooking that I can help you with, be free to ask. If you'd like to see a recipe up there, throw it at me and we'll see what we can do. We meaning me and my hands. This will take a few minutes. We're leaving this uncovered, and I'll give this another, I don't want to waste film, so we'll time this and then I'll turn it over. So now, after about half a minute, I've noticed that it's really sauteing now and not steaming or boiling, so we're going to reduce the flame because we want the chicken to cook throughout, and the vegetables are almost done as they are. Okay, that was 5 minutes. See, the moderate flame now. We'll turn this over. That chicken looks pretty. Everything else is going well. Nothing is burning. We just have a light color here, and we'll give it another 5 minutes. Well, like I said, the 5-minute bell just went off, and that looks pretty good. Now the final item, the chicken stock with the cognac. Raise the flame again. We're going to let this reduce. This will take about a couple of minutes. And the flavors will penetrate the chicken. We'll turn it over and you'll see how it slowly thickens. Just reduce it down. It's getting body. I did mention you don't have to use olive oil. You could use butter to saute this. And as you're moving the chicken around, the flour that's on the chicken is becoming part of the liquid and then giving it somewhat of a body. So when you finish this, you take the chicken out and place the sauce over it, and you see how nicely it lays right on the chicken. Now you press on this. If there's no resistance, it's so firm, you know the chicken's done. That's it. See how nice and thick everything is? Come on, don't be so slippery on me. The chicken. And then the sauce right over. How good is that? I can smell the cognac. I love it. You don't really need too much to go with that. There's enough vegetables to eat with the chicken, so even though it's chicken breast, which I dislike because it's always dry, everything in there is so moist, it'll go down well. Enjoy.